Hello everyone, welcome to Trends on Tuesday. This week I've got to apologise, I forgot all about the coupled cars last week. So we're going to start off by letting you know what the resolution was to that episode. You may recall that I had these two cars badly coupled together in here. The knuckle on this one had coupled into the side post on the ladder here, on this one, in a derailment. And I had one heck of a time getting them apart. I tried going this way, didn't work. I tried going this way, didn't work. This way didn't work. This way didn't work. It turned out to be a slight rotation this way, a lift, and back this way, and it came apart. So I have at least 3 of these cars, Intermountain cars, that somebody else built. They're nice, very nice, but they have a habit of derailing back here. And that's what happened and caused that problem. So I got looking at the car, as I say, built by somebody else. Now these cars came with air hoses and brake chains, things like that. And with those on, the coupler or the truck rotation, the bogie rotation, just wasn't enough to meet the curves that I have in here. And I've got very gentle curvature in there. So what I ended up doing is taking the air hose off and the brake chain. I figure you can have a good looking car that doesn't work, or you can have a car that's like most of the other ones that I've got on here and it does work. So I did that, and then I shaved down carefully with a knife the edges of the coupler box, and it gives just enough rotation now that the cars are making it through there fine. So that's the resolution of that problem. When I started my pulp mill project and first opened this box, it was early January, and I thought to myself, this is going to take me at least 2 months to build this. Well, this is the end of February, so I've been working really hard on this week. And here's what I've got to show you. This is an aerial view of our local pulp and paper mill. And for the kit, I am modeling this building and this building, just a little one in there. The rest of that complex I just don't have room for. But anyway, you may recall we looked at this street view here, and we looked at that building there with its green top, grey sides. And I said I wanted to try and replicate that. It's got a little penthouse on top too, interesting. Now the question I had, and I put out to you, and I got various suggestions with regard to this building, is that my plastic kit is corrugated. And how was I going to get this line across here, paint this line across here on a corrugated surface? Now I did get some suggestions. By the way, take a look at the weathering. There's dark streaking here and all down the building. There are panel lines across the building which I can't replicate. I suppose I could have scratched them in, but I didn't. Anyway, painting that line was the issue. The first issue I had was that the green paint that I had, the phthalo green, is almost black when it comes out of the tube, but as you stretch it out or thin it, you can come up with this color. So I tried it on the penthouse, phthalo green, and decided it was too dark. So I added a whitewash, which seemed to make things look better. Now, how to paint the corrugated surface. Thank you for all your suggestions a few weeks ago, and I ended up trying masking and tipping the side of the building upside down and painting away from the masking tape. But it bled back, capillary action, I guess. I then tried blue tack, stretched out and pressed into the grooves, pressed in real hard, added masking tape, but it too bled. So I tidied it up with a flat brush on the grey. Just push a bit of grey paint back up into the green paint that had leaked, and shoved it back up into a line. And that seemed to be okay. I then went on to the weathering, and that did not go well. As I was putting it on, it didn't look right. And I forgot the old adage of less is more, and I kept adding more. In the end, it looked a real mess. So I gave up for the night, and the next day I went over it again with more green and grey. The green I couldn't match to the other one, and so I ended up adding more whitewash over top of it to blend it in. The grey went fine, and then I followed it up with a very thin and light rust wash. I blacked out the inside of the building and decided it was time to start putting the walls together. And so, after 2 months of unhurried work, really, this is where we're at today. There's the main building. I have ballasted the entrance. Steps are glued on. Roof details are still not attached because I want to do lighting, and I'm going to have to turn it upside down to do that. So I'm leaving the roof details off for now. This tank structure is complete but not attached, again because I have to remove the building. Those tanks are in. The pipe bridge is in place. And there's the second building. The first thing I did when I opened the box 2 months ago was clean up these big silo type structures. I don't know what they are. I don't think we have things like that on our pulp mill, but anyway, they were the first things I got out and cleaned up, and here they sit, still plastic, not even glued together. I didn't know whether to do those as concrete or as steel. There are no join lines that you might see with steel, so I had thought concrete, but I did see this kit built in N scale, and the buildings were done as metal, or the bins as metal. So I'm still debating on that one. I'm also still debating on the chimneys as to whether I'm going to put the red stripes on. We shall see. Anyway, there's the pulp mill. All that's left to do is start producing paper. And here comes our first load. Special order for Costco. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, what I'm going to call the final look at the pulp mill project. There's always going to be work to do, additions to be made, changes to track work and various things like that for quite a while yet. But I won't bore you with any more of it. Now this week I hope to have 3 videos out. This one and a workshop Wednesday tomorrow, and another special one towards the end of the week. So take care everyone, and we'll see you again very shortly. Bye for now.